Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. My question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
On the run, it's Smith. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Past the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Peters. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback still with the football. Fighting off the defender. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back to pick up the first down. And you love to see Wisconsin when they could run the ball. Think about, Chris, the embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball and Melvin Gordon and Jonathan Taylor, and going back to Ron Dayne, who won the Heisman.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fighting off the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defensive tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. inside the 40 now. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Peters. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Throwing the football here on third down and short. How about the defense? They were not fooled at all. Before the quarterback had a chance to read any coverage at all, he's on his back because of that pressure.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. And here comes a deep shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Runs through the defender.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The back's got it.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. In the red area, it's Smith. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
The RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
And the Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Here's the option play. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made after the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
And the Badgers have first and 10 here. They try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch is made way down inside the 30. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Badgers are in the red zone now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offense now operating in empty. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. It's Peters. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He knocks this one right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone.
Oh, and it's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives his quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's an option look. He'll pitch it. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Really good job here converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
With the catch, it's Peters. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They're going to run it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down his running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Trying to find room. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Some hard running there through a tackle. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomores got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Huskies will have to kick this away. This one will be fair caught. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Grab behind the line. It's Peters. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Peters. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they will claim the second half lead. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Quarterback drops back. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
A 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Direct snap to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Down through a pass is caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Ruled incomplete. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Big gain, catch made at the 30. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
He's escaping the pocket now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Washington offense retakes the field here. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The game makes it second and medium. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll hand it off. Got space, looking to score. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Huskies. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. He's looking to scramble. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. This one is right through, and they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Using his legs on the scramble. Finding some room at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.